Yo, family, what's good? What it do? What it is? I am back with these pigs. Yo, it was a crazy weekend in the NFL again. There was a lot of craziness. I think that's the theme of this week. It's just absolute absurdity, just craziness all over the place. From like the Ravens game to the Bears game, just absurdities. Okay, so that being said, man, let's get into it. Here's what went down in week 8. Alright, so let's get straight into this. On Thursday night, we had the Vikings and the Rams, and this game shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. I did pick the Vikings. I just thought they were on a roll. They were gonna handle things. I did not know. Again, I did not know when I picked the Vikings that both Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua were going to play. Actually, when that happened, I went over to DraftKings and put a bet in for Puka Nacua to go over 50 yards, and then he just absolutely went berserk. So, like, I completely picked against the Vikings when I found out that the Rams had Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp back. I was like, yeah, it's over. So, that's just that. The Rams would end up getting that dub 30-20, and Matt Stafford was balling. Okay, so now let's get into, we're gonna call this the shocker. This is definitely the shocker of the week. It's the stinker of the week. It's not the dog shit of the week, but it's the stinker of the week, and that is the Ravens and the Browns. The Jameis Winston-led Browns, like Jameis going off for 330 and 3 tutties, is insane to me. There were a lot of drops on, like, if you watched the game or if you just read social media, there were a lot of drops. If you saw the compilation, then you saw the compilation. There were a lot of drops from Baltimore, both on offense and defense. The game should have put away, but when I picked this game, I knew it. Like, the Browns somehow just always find a way to sneak one. Like, the Ravens just always lose a game that they just should not be losing. That happens. I'm pretty sure they lost to Cleveland in one of their games last season where they just had no business, and then Deshaun Watson pulled some shit out of his ass at the end of the game and they won. But the Browns would end up winning 29-24. Jameis Winston, go ahead, my boy. I wish you were still a Saint. I do wish you were still a New Orleans Saint. I really do. So, let's get into... Oh my god, I hope that wasn't super loud. That water was aggressive. But let's get into the Cardinals and the Dolphins. So, this game, I'm pretty sure, like, it felt like, I didn't watch the entire game, obviously, but it felt like the Dolphins were in control of the game, the entire fucking game. And I'm like, every time I'm seeing a highlight, I'm seeing Tua just doing some shit, Tyreek Hill doing some shit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is great. Devon Achane doing some shit, and I'm like, yeah, okay, the Dolphins are back. I picked a good pick, and then I looked, and the Cardinals just came back and won in the fourth quarter. What the fuck is going on? Like, so, it's weird because a couple weeks back I picked the Cardinals over, I think it was the Packers that they were playing. It was somebody, and I was just like, yeah, like, I believe in what the Cardinals are doing because they had been scrappy, and they were scrappy last year even without Kyler. So, like, man, I'm telling you, like, I don't know what's going on over there in Arizona. I don't think they're like a threat, but like, they are way better than I think me or a lot of other people might give them credit for. So the Cardinals would end up getting that dub 28-27. And now let's get into the Packers and the Jags. Jordan Love would lead this game. Malik Willis is talk about getting your, like Jameis Winston talking about having your opportunity and not missing your shot to blow. Every time Malik Willis has been called on this season, he's like, yeah, we're in there. So, man, I really like what he's doing. The Jags, I'm not like, man, y'all, I don't know, dude. I don't know what the Jags are supposed to do here. Like, y'all kind of have to, like, I hate that the culture is now like, okay, we have to fire everybody and start over instead of continuity. But at at the same time, I'm a Saints fan who wants everybody to be fired. So that's just me. The Packers would end up getting that dub, 30-27. And now, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Just y'all wait. Let me just go ahead. Gotta have the throat right for this one. Oh, no freaky. Hold on, that was freaky. Hold on, that was freaky. Gotta be prepared for this one. This week's dog shit of the week is sponsored by the Tennessee Titans. Oh man, y'all are fucking stinky. Oh god, y'all are stinky. Understand? It's the Lions. It could have been anybody that they dog shitted all over, but the fact that Jared Goff didn't even have to throw for 100 yards and they just fucking took their pants down and dog shitted all over y'all is crazy. I think that's absolutely insane. There's no fucking way. There's no way. And Mason Rudolph, whatever. Like, I thought for a second that he was gonna be alright and they were gonna like do something for the first like 5 minutes of that game, and then it was like dog shit everywhere. Just and Jahmyr Gibbs, yo, I don't know what else to say about this dude. He might be my new favorite running back. Like, Alvin Kamara is, of course, my favorite running back and has been since he came in the league. Literally his rookie year in preseason, boom, touchdown, was when he was my favorite personally. But Jahmyr Gibbs has that same kind of excitement when I like watch him play. Like, he looks happy to be out there. He has the same kind of thing going on with Dave Montgomery that Alvin Kamara had. They had Boom and Zoom. Now we have Knuckles and Sonic. Like, I think that's so fucking dope. So, man, like, when you watch this highlight, bro, like, he just puts a foot in the ground and goes. Nothing fancy. He puts a foot in the ground and goes. I think that's, bro, he is spectacular. But the Lions would dog shit all over the Tennessee Titans. Oh, over here and stuff. The Lions would dog shit all over the Tennessee Titans. 52-14. But Jared Goff just went out there for cardio. Like, that's absolutely absurd to me. And I promise you, they saved. Like, if the Lions didn't do what they did, there would be some teams like the Bengals or like the Jets, who we're about to talk about, who would be my dog shit of the week. Maybe even my Saints for a back-to-back week. But let's get into the Jets and the Patriots. Man. Aaron Rodgers, my brother, your time is up, my brother. It's over. It's over. You got literally everything you wanted out of this experience in New York, minus the injury last year. You set this shit up exactly how you wanted to. Like, exactly how you wanted it is how you set it up, and it's been shit, and it's all your fault. It's all his fault, unfortunately. Like, you brought in all your playthings. You got every receiver that you wanted, every single one. You got everybody but basically Dave Bakhtiari. Like for real, you got everybody. Randall Cobb. You got, who else did he get? Alan Lazard, Devontae Adams, like Nathaniel Hackett. Like, bro, come on, be for real. Like, you set this team up, and apparently you set them up for failure because the Patriots would end up getting that dub. 25-21, or 22. I'm sorry about that. 25-22, and I just like, one awesome rebound for the Patriots after all the shit that they were going through last week. And to be honest with you, Drake May looked great. Drake May looked like, every time we see Drake May, he looks good. So hope he gets better soon. I didn't actually see what his injury was, so I really do hope he gets better soon. But in terms of the Jets, yeah, shut it down. It's all over. See ya. Aaron Rodgers, I'm sorry, my boy. It's horrible that it's gonna end like this, but shit. Now, let's move on to the Colts and the Texans. Shit. Look, man, if y'all haven't figured it out yet, I am a quarterback enthusiast, but like a scrambling quarterback enthusiast. Like, I like quarterbacks who can mix it up, like Josh Allen's, Lamar Jackson's, Pat Mahomes, because he's now starting to truck people, so it's not like ground. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like everybody else is acting on media and be like, oh no, Anthony Richardson, he's soft, he's weak. Oh my God, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not gonna do all that. What I will say is that is inexcusable as hell. You cannot do that. You cannot. I didn't see it originally when it happened. So when I saw everybody talking about it, I was like, well, what happened, bro? Bro, the fact that it's on camera, it's on video, HD, 4K, what are we doing here? And then you go and tell the media, yeah, I needed a rest. Get the And as of today, me recording this video, Anthony Richardson has been benched. That's what happens in the NFL. Like, you, brother, you fucked yourself. Alright, you fucked yourself. So, CJ Stroud and the Texans would end up getting that dub. Man, it was 23-20. Stephon Diggs being lost in the process is tough, though, because, like, man, that was going to be the X factor for them. But to be honest with you, they were good without him. So, like, they were a good team without Stephon Diggs already. He was just supposed to be, you know what I mean, something to add on to it. But moving on from that, we have the Falcons and the Bucks. And look, I chose the Falcons to win. Alright, I did. I chose the Falcons to win. But with that being said, I did not know that Kirk Cousins was going to go off for another 4 touchdowns. What the fuck is going on when he plays the Bucks? Like, what is happening with him in the Bucks? What did the Bucks ever do to you, Kirk Cousins? Goddamn. The Falcons would end up getting that dub, 31-26, and they have, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they are in sole possession of first place in the NFC South, like, and they are chilling now with 2 wins over the Bucks. They're chilling, so shout out to the Falcons. They look like they're in prime like position to go ahead and win the NFC South. Is this a fuzzy on my microphone? It is. So now let's get into the Eagles and the Bengals, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this was so close to being the dog shit of the week. It was this close to being the dog shit of the week. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I promise you I was gonna do it. But the Lions did what they did. So Bengals, I really believed in y'all. I believed that Joe Burrow was gonna, like, get it in for real, handle his business at home. I thought the Bengals were turning around. All of a sudden, nope, that defense is still Swiss cheese. Even the slow starting Eagles got to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do on y'all. That was bad. Eagles would end up getting that dub, 37-17. Jalen Hurts looked great, though. I will say that. He looked great. Now, let's move on to some shit, which is my New Orleans Saints. Yeah, alright, we got dog walked by the Chargers. We ain't get dog shitted. We got dog walked. We got a safety, so, you know, amen. We got a safety. Compete with that. 8 points, baby. It was a boring game to watch. Just like every New Orleans Saints game, it's going to be a boring game because our team doesn't want to be there. It's that simple. They don't want to play for Dennis Allen. It's that simple. And we would end up getting walked 26-8. Nastiness, and Dennis Allen is still our coach somehow. So that is what it is. Now, let's get into what was almost our dog shit of the week. That would be the Bills and the Seahawks. Now, with this game, it was like out of nowhere they just started raining down points. Like, I feel like whenever Buffalo strikes, like, it happens out of nowhere, and it's a lot. And that's what happened. Keon Coleman breakout game for sure, and he's on my fantasy team, so I'm glad to see that happening. So glad. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I could never tell with the Seahawks. Like, I'll really believe in them, and then all of a sudden I'm like, y'all aren't real. But the Bills would end up getting that dub, 31-10. And now let's get into the Broncos and the Panthers. So, getting into the Broncos and the Panthers, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I watched this game. I did not. I don't even saw many highlights from this game because, like, it's just expected. Whoever the Panthers are playing, they're getting their ass beat. It's that simple. So, with that being said, the score ended up being 28-14 Broncos. And now let's move on to the craziness, like some straight craziness. All right, straight craziness. The Commanders and the Bears. Look, I thought it was a defensive battle, we'll say. Caleb Williams took a little bit to get going. Jaden Daniels played a solid game, the entire game. Not well enough to win, though. I think Caleb Williams played well enough to win, but then we saw. Run a clip, man. We saw. Hey, brother, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Like, he looked like Lamar back there dancing around, and then, whop, boom, give me that, and we're out of here. Like, absolutely insane. The Commanders would end up converting a Hail Mary to get the dub 18-15. What a fucking ending that was. And I'm pretty sure dude's name is Tyree Stevenson. It's bad that I have remembered your name already because you will be in the history books for a long time. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So, let's get into the Chiefs and Raiders. Another sloppy game by the Chiefs, but they win. This reminds me of the Eagles from last year, so the Chiefs really need to be careful. Like, they really need to be careful because they're getting into weird territory. But with that being said, Travis Kelce would get himself a little tutter. Alright, it's been a minute, but he would finally get himself a little touchdown, goddamn. So we are happy for that. Alright, and the Raiders, Gardner Minshew put up a fight, but like, he is good until he's not. I don't know what else to tell y'all. It's that simple. But again, the Chiefs, I'm really worried about them because it's like you're 7-0, so what can I say? But be very careful because you're barely scraping by. That is very, very alarming. Now, let's get into the Cowboys and the 49ers. Look. Oh, that score, sorry. 27-20 for the Chiefs and the Raiders. Now, the Cowboys and the 49ers. I picked the Cowboys because, honest to God, I figured there's no way they could lose. The 49ers, everybody's injured, fine. Like, it makes sense. Rough year for them injury-wise. Cool. I was willing to write that off, or I feel like a lot of people would write that off. It's just injuries, whatever. The Cowboys, however, this is like mismanagement from the front office to the coaching staff. Everybody stinks. They suck. Like, they suck, or rather, they're not. They are subpar. They're mid. And if you're the Dallas Cowboys, you're not allowed to be mid. Not for how much, like, not for how loud you are. Like, you know what I mean? How important, or how, like, boisterous your owner is. How much you're talked about. How much you pop your shit. Like, you cannot be a medium or mid team. It's not allowed. But they would end up taking that L. The 49ers would win 30-24. And now, let's finish off the week with some boring football. If you're a Steelers fan, you loved it. I mean, it was cool. It was back and forth. After halftime, not gonna lie, turned on that Lakers game. Couldn't do it anymore. It was like 9-9 or some shit. And the Lakers game on. I was like, fuck this, I'm out. So, with that being said, the Steelers would end up getting that dub 26-18. And man, Russell Wilson seems to be working out, but so is Justin Fields. So my only thought is to let's just keep trusting Mike Tomlin because he knows what the fuck he's doing. While on his way to another positive win season. So I wish my coach was competent. Anyway, man, out of 15 games, or I'm sorry, 16 games, your boy was 10-6. Alright, 10-6. Alright, it's not 13-2. That's a tough one. Like, obviously, we're not gonna be perfect every week, but we're positive. Alright, we're not perfect, but we're positive. Damn it, we kinda know what's going on. So, that being said, man, let's keep the energy rolling and make some good picks for week Jets. Yeah, fucking right. Why are the Jets favored? What is going on? Let me pull my phone out. Put a bet in right now. Let me put this bet in right now. Nah, man, hold on. What do we have? Like, how are the Jets favored at home? Like, what do the sports books know? I'm terrified. I'm terrified. So, okay, let's go with the Texans here because I don't see how you could go with that. Like, I'm about to put a bet in now before they change anything. Like, did CJ Stroud get injured? What? Okay, nope. So now we have the Bills and the Dolphins. After seeing what I saw from the Dolphins, I'm going with the Bills. Alright, yeah. The Chargers and the Browns. Oh, it's the Jameis Winston Browns. I don't know. It's the Jameis Winston Browns. Dude, that's not the Deshaun Watson Browns. I'm telling you right now, I'm going with the Browns. I can't believe I had to pick the Browns, but okay, I'm going with the Browns. This is actually a hard game to pick. Cowboys and Falcons is such a hard game to pick. This is hard. This is so hard. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I don't know. Because like the Falcons, man, like I believe in the Falcons, but like just like a couple weeks ago, just like I felt when the Seahawks went to go play the Falcons, like I feel the same way. Like I feel like the Cowboys have to have a W. They are fucking hungry. And the Falcons, this is just a good time for them to drop one. But if they don't drop one, then I will be a Falcons believer. So Commanders and Giants, we're going with the Commanders. Oh god. Yo. I'm picking the Saints, right? I'm picking the Saints. But, matter of fact, no, I'm going all in. I'm picking the Panthers because I need the Panthers to beat us in order to get Dennis Allen fired. I think this might be what does it. Matter of fact, I have a conspiracy theory. Yes, hold on. I have a conspiracy theory. I have a theory. My theory is that the Saints are going to purposely lose this game against the Panthers. Like, they're already 2-6. They're not going to playoffs. And the team is showing no sign of wanting to fire Dennis Allen. I think the Saints will go to Carolina and lay on their backs. At least a few of them will go and lay on their backs in order to lose this game and get Dennis Allen fired. Alright, or maybe that's just what I'm praying for, but with that being said, let's keep it moving. Ravens and Broncos. I think the Ravens are going to rebound in a major way. I think the Broncos are in for a pounding, to be honest with you. I think the Ravens are pissed. Because you know who's pissed? I'm going to take my helmet off and throw it. Lamar Jackson was pissed when they lost, so he's looking to take that out on somebody. And then we have, look, I'm going with the Patriots. I don't know how the Titans are favored. Dude. I'm about to get me some money this weekend. But now let's go to the Bengals and the Raiders. We'll go with the Bengals here. That's a safe W for them. I trust Joe Burrow more than Gardner Minshew. It's that simple. Eagles and Jags. We'll go Eagles to keep it rolling here quite easily. Bears and Cardinals. This is tough. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with. I feel like the Bears just have more on their team. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Bears. Lions and Packers. I got this one wrong last time, right? I'm pretty sure. I think. Did I get this one wrong? I'm not sure. I think I picked the Lions and the Packers ended up winning. Is that the one loss that the Lions have? If that's the one loss, then I definitely picked it wrong. That being said, though, we're going with the Lions again. Did you see what just happened last week? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, we're going with the Lions. Rams and Seahawks. That's tough. We're gonna go with the Seahawks. We're going with the Rams. They have the receivers back. I had to remember that. Colts and Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings, I guess. For sure, actually. Yeah, Joe Flacco, even, yeah, I would still go with the Vikings. Buccaneers and Chiefs. Ooh. Man, this could be the game. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But this could definitely be the game that the Chiefs end up losing. I think they win because Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they're not there. But Baker Mayfield is he is a Brett Favre enough Cavalier type quarterback to make this happen. So, amen. With that being said, here is a review of the picks for this week. And man, just a little NBA talk at the last second. I know y'all see the Lakers. I might have to do a video on JJ Redick and the Lakers because, like, the difference between JJ and Darvin Ham is absolutely fucking insane, and I don't feel like it's being discussed